I'm Jody Sanders. This video is brought to you by Baby Lock. Today we want to give you a few tips and tricks if your machine is giving you fits. There's some easy fixes that you can try on your own before you actually take them to a repairman. Stay tuned. The first thing you might want to check if your sewing machine is not operating properly is if you have the presser foot in the down position when you've got your fabric underneath. If the presser foot is in the up position and you try and sew, it's not going to sew properly. The next thing you might want to check is your bobbin in correctly? It's never a bad idea to take it out, check it to make sure that there isn't any problem with the bobbin itself, and then you can put it back into your machine as you normally would. Another thing to check is your sewing machine needle itself. Maybe it needs to be changed. It's possible that there's a little bend in it, or there could be a little burr. You also need to make sure that you have the right kind of thread for the needle that you're using. Needles are not one size fit all, neither is thread. So make sure that you're using the correct kind of thread and needle for the project that you're making. Another thing you can do is to check the threading of your machine and make sure that it's threaded properly. To do that, you actually need to unthread it. So you'll take it out all the way back to the spool itself and just rethread it all over again, making sure that you've got it in all the correct places that are marked on the front of your machine. When you're doing that, you also want to make sure that your presser foot is up, because that can mess with the tension if the presser foot is down while you're rethreading your machine. Speaking of tension, you also can check to make sure that the tension is in the correct position. Sometimes that needs to be modified depending on the kind of project that you're sewing and working on. Another thing that you can do before you take it to your service person is actually do a little bit of maintenance and cleaning yourself. Most machines come with a little duster brush. You take off this arm handle here and set it to the side, and then you can open up the spot where the bobbin is. You can remove that and then use this brush to get out some of the thread lint and other things that might be inside. If these tips and tricks don't work, you can always consult the instruction and reference guide that came with your sewing machine. Many of them will have a troubleshooting section in the back, and that will give you some simple and easy how-tos as well.